there, starlings. Welcome to my sector of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and start into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for coming back. And to my subscribers, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. It means the world to me. If you haven't clicked on the subscribe button, go ahead and do so now. Put your positive energies into this Capella family and click on the notification bell so that you get notified as to when I put new readings out and to include when I go live. If you would like a personal reading or a coaching session, or if you would like to sign up for a 14-day free trial of one of my Capella memberships, check out the description box below or go to capellawellness.com. The memberships include entries into free drawings monthly. You get daily guidance videos. You get to directly chat with me on my mobile app. You get to meet some amazing people there and join a tighter knit group in that realm, I should say. All right. If you have any questions about anything at all, please don't feel hesitant to contact me. My information is in the description box below. With that being said, let's get into your reading. Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. I hope you are well. I hope everything is going swimmingly for you. For those of you who are returning, I am back. Yes, it's been a while. There were a lot of changes in my life. My son got sick. I got sick, and then I had to suddenly move from my house. As you can see, this is a different setup, but I'm in a different house. I am living with my sister and my brother-in-law for the time being. If you want to know more about what was going on, you can watch the live stream for September 10th, 2022. It's pretty emotional, but I know God is doing a new thing. I know He is still directing my path as always, and I'm just continuing forward with my mission work because this is what I'm called to do. So yeah, also this is going to be a shorter reading than usual because my guides wanted me to do it in this way because I'm still recovering from my illness, as you can see. I had been sick in 7 years. So when I get sick, it tends to linger for a bit. So just bear with me with that. But I wanted to let you guys know if you didn't watch my live, and you can, again, get more information if you watch the live stream from September 10th. For those of you who are new here, I tend to do these readings differently. But if you were led here, I'm pretty sure there is at least one message here for you that you need to take away. All right, so what we're going to do here, Cancer, is we're going to see what you need to work on currently, and then we'll get guidance from Holy Spirit, okay? Holy Spirit, guides, angels, galactic families, Pleiadian Sirians, please reveal to us for our highest good what does Cancer need to work on right now. Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. And we have your energy, Cancer. We've got the King of Cups. All right. You guys this guy has been showing up in your readings before. So, or you may be also dealing with another water sign. There's just strong water here is what I'm getting. So some of you need to work on mastering your emotions, love, your intuition. Okay, there may be some sort of issue here for some of you, not for all of you. And remember to take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else who's watching this. Keep your unhealthy ego at the door. Make sure you're honest with yourself in the situation. All right. There could be something here where some of you, you're very intuitive, but you second guess what intuitive hits you're getting. Okay. And this is Spirit asking you to master that so that you can, you won't be so afraid of certain things, or when you get those hits and when you feel it in your heart space and you know that it's God, you know it's Holy Spirit, that it's your truth, okay? And usually that ties into if you feel at peace, if you feel harmonious, okay? If you feel lighthearted, there's a lightness to you. There's this energy where calmness sets in, when you get those hits and you feel that energy, that is telling you that that is what it is, that your intuition is correct. Now, you can always ask God to confirm what you have felt, and then God will confirm that. The universe will confirm that for you, okay? So there's something here where I'm getting very strong energy that some of you need to master your intuition. This is also understanding that through pain and suffering comes great wisdom. The King of Cups knows that there's heartbreak in life. The King of Cups knows there's disappointment, that there's ups and downs, especially with how he feels about things or whatever happens in life. But he knows that as long as he's keeping his eyes on God and he is drinking from that holy grail right there, he's always fulfilled. He's always filled with the love of God. He's having that flow out of him, okay? And that is what rejuvenates him. That's what replenishes him. That's what boosts his faith. It boosts his confidence in God, right? And the God confidence here, and confidence in his intuition, is what he is feeling in his heart space. So Spirit is really asking you to continue to drink from that cup, or drink more from that holy grail. All right. And be kind and generous to yourself and others. King of Cups is a very tender-hearted, very generous person. Can also be a counselor, okay? Maybe you are guided to be counseling other people and to show others, based on your experiences, how to love, how to master their intuition, how to teaching about unconditional love and compassion and forgiveness. This is what this king does. So either some of you need to work with a spiritual counselor, or so some of you are being guided to work with a spiritual counselor to work on this stuff, especially with regards to your intuition, your spiritual gifts. Some of you are very psychic, and I said very psychic, very intuitive. So that when after you're working with this person, you will be able to have the skills, you boost up the skills, the talents, you'll be able to teach others based on that, what that other person has taught you. We're all students and teachers here. I do not believe in experts, because there's always something new to learn. You can be a specialist, you can be really good at something, but I'm not sure about being an expert, like knowing everything, or like knowing like, oh, I have all these things down pat, and I do these things, and I can teach these things this way and that way. There is not one way to skin a cat. I think that's the quote. There's more than one way to skin a cat, right? Things are always changing, growing, and evolving. So when we're doing this type of work, especially when it comes to being a psychic or being intuitive, or, counseling even, there's always different ways to counsel people, to advise people. There's no really one set way to do this. And we do it by what God is calling us to do, how God is asking us to give that counsel, to give that advisement, okay? So this is what Spirit is really asking for some of you guys to do. I'm also getting energy of really loving yourself a lot more than what you do. That's for some of you, not for all of you. It's mastering that, right? It's that love for yourself. And again, the great wisdom that you gain through pain and suffering that helps to heal the heart. That pain and suffering has purpose, okay? And he understands this. And I know through my own experience, all the pain and suffering I've been there, all the difficulties, all the disappointments, especially even now, it's made me stronger. It's made me more resilient. It's made me even closer to God. It's helped me to better understand why certain things happen. And, there's humility here. There's a better understanding of how God works and what God is leading us towards, all right? This is also tapping more into your creativity. This is a very creative person as well. You may very well have some very creative, artistic gifts that God is asking you to use. And when you tap more into your creativity, it's utilizing more of your divine feminine power, because he is very well balanced with his masculine and feminine energies. And even though he may have strong masculine energy, he knows that tapping into that creative side of himself, the divine feminine side of himself, it helps to balance out his masculine side, so that he's operating from a place of sacred balance. And that's when you are vibrating at the highest frequency. Okay. This is understanding that spiritual satisfaction is way more important than material success, anything material. Because again, that spiritual satisfaction, the divine love of God flowing through him and out of him, that's what brings the ultimate fulfillment, that brings bliss, it brings happiness. It's things that make us happy from a spiritual standpoint, from an emotional standpoint. Again, something with, being a counselor for others, being a leader, a mediator, okay? Being the bridge between God and somebody else. As I said, I think I said before, helping others get closer to God, helping others get closer to their higher selves, okay? In this deck, actually, this is representative of Cancer, and that is definitely you. So this is really big for you, Cancer. So just know that you have those abilities, okay? And that you can trust in them. Work towards mastering those intuitive hits that you get and don't second guess them. I already talked about the feelings, how you know that God is speaking to you. Bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands here. Don't back down. Don't listen to what other people are telling you. If you are satisfied by the work that you do spiritually, or if you're already a counselor or something like that, spiritual advisor, you continue to do that. Maybe there's some sort of opposition around you and other people are coming at you saying, hey, come down from that mountain, come down from that cliff. You're supposed to be here with the rest of us. You're supposed to be doing what everybody else is doing. No, you're not, Cancer. You have been called to do something very, very, very different from everybody else, okay? This Seven of Wands here is my Tom Petty card. It's the I'm not backing down card. No, I won't back down. You're going to stay in that elevated place. And even though you have all these people against you, you have that Ace of Wands, which is the light of God here. You have that fire to burn away challenges and difficulties. You have way more power than you think you do, Cancer. And that stems from those abilities that God has given you. That mastery that you already have, that some of you just need to work up towards, okay? Or just in this case, if you're not a spiritual counselor or whatever, if that's what you're called to do, but I believe strongly some of you are, this is trusting and mastering that intuition and not second guessing that because of what other people are telling you, okay? No, you got to do this, you got to do that. This is igniting your personal power here. Some of you are being tested by the outside world, people, environments, things, to see if you're going to continue following your path of truth, to see if you're going to continue to trust where your intuition is telling you with regards to your situation, your environment. For those of you who are already, spiritual in nature or spiritual counselors, spiritual advisors, this could very well be a test of your faith here to determine whether you're going to persevere or not, whether you're going to back down or not, whether you're going to make those compromises and you're going to say, okay, well, you're right. I shouldn't be doing this, or maybe there's something wrong with what I'm doing, or whatever this is. Maybe my intuition is wrong. It's not wrong, Cancer. It's not. It's your life, okay? And if God is leading you on whatever path you're on, stay on it. You're here to serve God, not anybody else. You are here to follow your purpose. Follow God's direction. Follow God's guidance. And again, that's Him speaking to you through your intuition, your higher self. So keep going, Cancer. Don't let anybody pull you away. You have way more courage as well to get through whatever this is. You have way more courage and confidence to really trust in what your intuition is telling you. There's an energy here where when I said it's your life, it's based off of God's plan, not somebody else's, not even yours either, Cancer. And this is God putting you through those tests, those trials and tribulations to see, okay, can you take this? Are you going to stand up for what you believe in? Right? Are you going to stay true to your convictions? Are you going to stay true to your path of truth? Are you going to honor what you believe in? Are you going to honor what it is that you're feeling from your heart space? Stand by your convictions with truth, honesty, and integrity, Cancer. Because again, it's your life. It's not somebody else's. And it's funny because my guides just threw at me. They said, Jess, this is a message for you too. Because I know I'm being tested by the outside world. It's been like that for a very long time. And even in my position that I'm in now, God's been trying to see, are you going to back down or are you not? Are you going to stand by what you believe in or are you not? So, Cancer, this is encouragement for you to keep going. Trust in the guidance that you're being given. This is about having that courage in the face of adversity. You are going to say, I'm not going to give in. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to be able to take a stand and overcome these hardships, these difficulties, these challenges. I'm not going to let anybody take me off my path. You're going to overcome those obstacles. The bravery and courage that you have in this time, Cancer, it's going to be rewarded. Be bold and be brave and keep moving forward. Okay? There's also something about 5 of coins. There could be financial hardships, and I talked about overcoming hardships. You're on the verge of something changing here. It's just that you're being tested by the outside world to see if you're going to keep going with doing what God has asked you to do. If you're going to continue to be that spiritual counselor, if you're going to continue to be that leader, if you're going to continue to trust in that divine guidance. Oh my gosh, now all the cards want to fall out. I saw Justice back there. Justice is over here. So there could be overcoming a financial hardship, right? You're going to overcome this, Cancer. This is for something that for all of you, because some of you are going through this. I'm hearing very little money in the bank. I'm hearing there have been some money struggles here, money troubles, all right? That there is support here. You have the support from your guides, your angels, your ancestors, and you have the support from other people. That there is help out there. Allow those people to help you, okay? But in the meantime, you continue to do what God's called you to do. You continue to be bold and brave and have that courage to overcome these things, to not back down, okay? You're going to see this through. This could also be about you don't think you're worthy. There might be a worth issue here. Make sure there's no pity party energy surrounding you right now because it's very low vibrational. You're not a victim, okay? You're not a victim of anything. You're God's child. You're God's precious child. And God didn't put you in this situation, Cancer, for whatever this is, if you couldn't handle it. If you couldn't overcome it. As I said, you're more powerful than you think you are. You have more courage than you think you do to get through the hardship, the difficulty. It could even be getting through the difficulty of, mastering your intuition, of trusting it. Don't be so hard on yourself, Cancer. Have more compassion for yourself. You're not worthless. You didn't do anything wrong. Just allow yourself to receive and understand that whatever hardship, difficulty this is, you're going to come out of the woods. You are going to overcome those obstacles. You just need to stay in your power. Ignite that personal power and say, I got this. I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to allow any situation, anyone take me down. Not even the financial hardship. not even if I'm having to be in a certain situation where I need to get help from others. Okay? Know your worth. Page of Wands. The bravery, the courage, the determination. This guy overcomes any challenge. He sees, he's holding the Ace of Wands. Again, I have God on my side. I am protected. I'm going to take that chance. I'm going to take that risk. Some of you, you're taking these small risks. Because there's a page, when you get to the Knight and then the Queen and the King, it's like when you are taking risks and you're up against difficulties and challenges, like up against these Goliaths, you're going to get better at that, right? Especially with regards to your intuition. Your intuition tells you something. Okay, take that risk or do this or do that. Oh, should I do that? I don't know what's going to happen. That might be a challenge. It might be difficulty. But this is the new beginning for you with starting to tap into that or starting to build up your courage to take those risks to the point where there is an opportunity for advancement. There is an opportunity to do something different or do something that challenges you. You're not going to be afraid to do it. This is the beginning stage of that where you're going to be like, okay, you know what? Yeah, this might be a challenge, but I got this because I have God on my side, right? I have God on my side, so I can overcome any challenge. Another message I'm getting here is that there's somebody here who loves you very, very, very deeply. They are fighting for you. They're saying this is worth fighting for, that you are worth fighting for, Cancer. I'm getting strong Pisces energy with this King of Cups. You may be dealing with a Pisces, but it doesn't have to be that, so don't get caught up in that. But there's somebody who loves you like no other, like very, very deeply. They haven't expressed it yet, but they're about to do that with this Page of Wands. They're taking a chance. They're like, this person has had challenges with expressing their emotions, not just the love for you, Cancer, but opening up to others, right? They've had a hard time opening themselves up to others and being vulnerable. But your person has mastered this. They have gained wisdom through pain and suffering, especially with what they have encountered with you. And they're starting to learn that they can't hold their feelings in anymore. And I believe you got a similar message before with your person, okay? But now this King's like, I got to keep going. I got to persevere. I have to stay true to what I know, what I feel. I have to live my life for myself. And if God is telling me to communicate with Cancer, then I'm going to communicate with Cancer. If he's telling me to take this chance, I'm going to take this chance. Because again, he knows that all things are possible through God. And as long as he has God in him, within him, he can do no wrong. He can overcome anything. Overcome any challenge. Overcome any barrier, any obstacle. And that's right here. He's getting... This King of Cups is getting this courage and confidence and bravery to move forward with that communication, saying, you know what, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's what I just heard. Okay, and he's going to go through this because it's been a challenge for him to be able to open up, to be able to free himself from this entrapment of not being able to express his emotions, and he's going to do it. Or she. Remember, it's based on your situation. So... there is communication coming in. This person's going to come in and fight for you. They're also fighting for God, I'm hearing. They're not allowing anyone to take them down anymore. They're standing up for what they believe in too. And that could very well be mirroring, guys, for some of you. If you're standing up for what you believe in and you're persevering, you're getting through those challenges and hardships, then your person is doing the same thing, but at a different capacity. This Page of Wands is willing to help. If you're dealing with financial hardships or, difficulties, money troubles, maybe self-employment issues, troubles, especially from the financial stance of things, this is someone who's very willing to help others. Very excited to bring light to others people's lives. Okay. There's an exciting new opportunity. It's going to be presented to you. Could be from your person. Could be from some other King of Cups, some another spiritual counselor or something. Who knows? Okay. There's a lot of things coming through with this. So there's something here that's being brought to your attention. It's going to be brought to your attention. You're going to have this exciting new career opportunity, this new endeavor. And you may be second guessing that to whoever brings this for you. Could be God, could be someone specific because of the King of Cups here. The thing is here, Cancer, is are you going to take this opportunity? Are you going to take that chance? Are you going to persevere and keep going and follow what your heart's telling you to do? To continue standing up for what you believe in? Somebody's bringing in inspiring news here. And you may be beginning a new project. All right? This could also be something about travel. So travel here. You could be embarking on a new journey here or something with regards to traveling for something. There are three habits. There are three rabbits down here. I'm hearing fertility, abundance, new beginnings. Okay? The page is a new beginning. There's some good news coming in from this King of Cups. And it's going to be exciting. It's also passionate too. Not only does this King of Cups love you deeply, but they're very passionate. You bring a lot of fire to their heart is what I just heard. Wow. You ignite the fire in their heart. Oh, okay, now they keep throwing this at me. You ignite the flame in their heart, Cancer. And this is what's keeping them going. Wow. I like that. I gotta write it down. Hold on, guys. My guides are like, write it down, Jess, because sometimes I write this afterwards and I just look at the timestamp. But yeah, Cancer. If you're wondering, your person ignites the fire in their heart, and that's what keeps them going. But again, the other stuff that I've been channeling, Cancer, but what you need to work on, it's everything else I already said at the beginning of the reading. But, as I said, the reason why this person is continuing to persevere and fight for you, I'm also getting fear of rejection. Because you rejected them, they rejected you, they left you out of the cold. And now they've been afraid of this, which is why some of them have been afraid to express their emotions to you, their feelings to you, because they're afraid of being rejected because of what happened between the two of you. Again, some of you, this is going to resonate, some of others, it's not. Okay? But this whole time they've had that fear of rejection. Is this person not going to take me back in? Does this person no longer love me the way that I love them? And they're saying, I'm not letting this get the best of me, right? Maybe other people are telling them, dude, King of Cups, like you've loved them for this long and now you're going to communicate with them. Good luck with that. That's the opposition here. There's all these wands coming after this guy at the, over here. But this King of Cups is like, no, I'm not listening to those people. God is telling me something different. My intuition is telling me something different, that they still love me the same, that this, and that, whatever guidance they're getting from God, because they've mastered this. They're no longer second guessing the intuition like I was talking about. It's stemming from you too, Cancer. So remember, what you do or what you don't do, your person's going to do or not do as well, okay? So this person's like, I have more worth than this. I'm not worthless. Yes, I may have rejected them many times. Yes, I may have left them out in the cold, but there was a huge lesson to learn. And this was also about getting help from other people. Maybe this person also got help from a spiritual counselor to help them with, not being able to express their emotions, okay? Everybody has to go through work, guys. You know, everyone has different ways of healing. And the King of Cups had an issue with expressing emotions because of past trauma. They may have ghosted others because they didn't know what to say. They didn't know how to feel. They didn't know how to trust their intuition, to trust themselves. Or, you know, they were afraid to speak up because they would get rejected or people would abandon them. There's abandonment issues here, okay? For you, for your person, take it how it resonates. So because this person went through a lot of abandonment, they're probably very psychic and said all these things, and people were like, you're crazy, or like, you've lost your mind type of thing. You can't say that. You can't feel that. You can't do this. You have to repress your emotions. You can't talk about how you feel. That's bullshit. And this is why this King of Cups has gone through so much heartache with that, because they had a hard time expressing themselves, and then people would abandon them, or they would love so hard and people would abandon them. I'm getting a brother who's passed away. I'm getting like an ex who left them out in the cold, who ran off with somebody else. And this person would love those people. And it seems like this King of Cups loves other people so deeply that they would get rejected or they would get abandoned or all the above. You cannot fault someone who goes through this, especially dealing with a lot of abandonment issues. And you probably went through a lot of abandonment issues too, Cancer. So if you see this here, our relationships reflect our inner wounds, right? But I'm getting very strongly, though, that this King of Cups, because he's mastered this now, he's really done a lot of healing. A lot of healing. And maybe this person's purpose is healing others too, being a spiritual counselor or mediator, okay? But there's fear of rejection coming from your person because of what happened between the two of you. But this person's like, I'm fighting for this anyway because God is leading me to this. This is true love right here that I'm feeling. So I'm going to stand by what I believe in. I'm not going to listen to everybody else. I'm going to listen to God and God alone. And I'm going to take that chance. And I'm going to go provide the help. I'm going to go travel to them. I'm going to go see them. I'm going to express how I feel with passion, with excitement, with fervor, with courage, confidence, and bravery. This person is mustering up a lot of courage here, guys. A lot of bravery to come forward with this communication because they know what happened. But they're not going to let the past get the best of them. They're not going to let other people tell them that they've lost that chance, that to move on, whatever. Nope. This is not what this King of Cups is feeling. And this is not what guidance the King of Cups is getting from God. He's telling him to push forward and communicate. Okay. All right. Let's see what guidance we have for you. Holy Spirit, guides, angels, galactic families, Pleiadian Syrians, please reveal to us for our highest good. What guidance do we have for Cancer? Please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Oh, okay, I guess my team changed their mind. I'm hearing love. There's a lot of love here. Bottom of the deck is solitude. The card that came out is magic. Okay? So as usual, I read the book when I do Oracle because I'm always guided to. That's interesting. They want me to read this part, and I normally don't read this part of the book. This is about study, quest, and devotion. Lichen is a curious little being, not quite an algae and not quite a fungus. It is an expert in living in tough conditions, growing on rocks where no other plant can thrive, and can lie inactive for long stretches of time. See, what I said about expert, I don't believe in the word expert, but that's my belief, guys. I'm not imposing that on you. Being able to live in tough conditions and grow on rocks where no other plant can thrive. This is you. Okay? Lycan teaches us that times of solitude are sometimes necessary. And see? There comes a time to honor the hermit, to gather the lost pieces of ourselves, to study, heal, and practice silence. Soon you will be ready to join the world again with renewed power and resilience. The appearance of the priestess of solitude indicates a spiritual voyage into the unknown, one that can bring great rewards and revelations. In medieval times, a quest was the start of a courageous journey to accomplish a much longed-for goal. Now is the perfect time to go inward to gain spiritual insights or to embark on a period of training and study. See, maybe be a spiritual counselor, mastering this stuff. Spiritual wealth is more important than material success, right? Going on that adventure, doing something new. Pages are apprentices, new beginnings. The novices, right? They're about to learn something. Wands are about spirituality as well. Okay. Let's read the magic card. Magic deals with being powerful, imaginative, and being a sorcerer. So this says, the priestess of magic performs enchantments beneath an herb wheel containing some of the most potent Celtic sacred trees: elder, ash, ivory, oak, and willow. In her hands she holds the berries, leaves, and flowers of the elder tree, ready to begin powerful magic with them. Beside her is the symbol of the triple goddess, okay, I've never seen this word before. Treskel? I'm not sure. I have to look that up. Representing the maiden, mother, and wise woman. When the magic card appears, it is time to stand in your power like a priestess. This card is a reminder that you are a spiritual being having a physical experience, and you can absolutely have a powerful effect on how your life works. The keys for this card are confidence, skill, and creation. This priestess is a powerful manifestor, able to create the things she needs in her life using both her heart and mind and the divine power of the universe. The priestess of magic has one foot in the physical world and one foot in the spiritual world, acting as a bridge between heaven and earth. I said being a bridge between you and God. Somebody here, but this is also you being a bridge between God and the person that you are giving that counsel to. Also the bridge between heaven and earth, right there. There are similarities between this card and the tarot's archetypal magician. You are the magician. Stand in your power like a priestess. Okay? All right, Cancer. That concludes your reading. I'm not supposed to say that yet. Yeah, if that's your reading, Cancer, I hope this helped you. If you would like a personal reading or a coaching session, or if you would like to sign up for a 14-day free trial of one of my Capella memberships, you get entered to win a free reading. Every month you are a member. There's members-only lives. Those lives are pretty awesome, by the way. You meet some amazing people, guys. I mean, seriously, the people that I work with are powerful priestesses and high priests, okay? I would love for you to meet the rest of them. But anyway, there's daily guidance videos. There's other perks that I give that are surprises to my members and other things like that, okay? Check out the description box below on how to book a reading with me or a coaching session with me, or to sign up for a 14-day free trial. You know, you're not obligated to anything. If you want to cancel it, fine. If you want to keep it, that's awesome too. Very easy to cancel or upgrade or downgrade as well. If you can go to capellawellness.com as well to check out my services and my Capella memberships, okay? If you have any questions about anything, my memberships, anything like that, please let me know. My email's in the description box below. If you get access to my private mobile app where you can access all of my free, I always say that, my exclusive content, okay? The app is free. The extra content is not, obviously. But you can even directly chat with me on the app. You can even ask me quick guidance questions on there without having to book a reading, okay? Like I I have compassion for people, and I give them what Spirit has allowed me to give, but then they also kind of say, tap out, Jess, because if they want more from you, then they're going to have to do the exchange of energy, right? Which is where, booking something comes in. But I do help others without asking, for any type of monetary support in that manner. But yeah, if you want to reach out to me, you can download the app and directly chat with me in the chat function there, or you can send me an email. All right, Cancer, that concludes your reading. Thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating that thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today, and always I send you so, so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.